When are you gonna grow?
I'm with Dave, who's full of sauce and vinegar this morning.
Oh, you know what?
Me
You
the
come out with a
business.
coat, I come out with a t-shirt. It is a nice day out here, and it's actually warming up quite nicely.
You're loco.
Oh, you know what? You think I am. But let's talk about those trees first off,
Yes.
girl, and let's go right over there to some of those fig trees, those ash trees, those elm trees, those Chinese pistache trees. All those guys need to be pruned and pruned right now. Grapes included, including roses. In fact, if you haven't pruned your roses back,
You're already late.
Maybe a little bit,
Yeah.
but here's what they need to be looking like: open vase type formation, kind of just like you just hold your hand up, and some, well, fairly large stems. I haven't quite finished that guy up, but you want to make sure you've got a nice open airy center in that rose plant, and that prevents all those different types of diseases that like to attack those roses. Now let's talk about weeds, because everybody is worried about weeds. Of course, you know, you got the mechanical means. Got to get them out there early, because otherwise you get a pile of weeds out there you can never get rid of, and you're always filling up your trash can. Right behind you over there is some of our 10% vinegar, and that works out fantastic. You can go ahead and kill it with that, and you can add a little bit of what we call a little bit of degreaser, and it's right here, citrus degreaser. Can you get in there, Mario? And just a little bit makes it a little bit of a surfactant. It acts as a surfactant, which means it sticks to the plant a lot easier, and it helps kill the weeds. Or you can make your own homemade variety, adding that, a little bit of Dawn dishwashing soap, and some 5% vinegar, all straight, spray it right on the weeds, and do it right now.
What's the ratio on that?
You know what? I put just a little drop of Dawn dishwashing soap in about a quart of vinegar, and then about a teaspoon of that degreaser, and that's the perfect situation. And then, of course, right behind you, the vinegar fell over, but that gives me an opportunity. Come on over here, Mario. We'll just go on here and we'll talk a little bit about Preemergent. Folks, if you don't put Preemergent down, now this is a corn gluten type Preemergent. This is safe for dogs, your chickens, your horses, and your cows. This is not going to hurt anything and not going to hurt the environment. It kills weed seed in the soil. So folks, if you're planting those gardens with a lot of different types of seeds, it is definitely going to go ahead and kill it. But we just go ahead and spread it on the ground. It works out great. It kills that weed seed on the soil. And if you go down to the ground, Mario, you'll see a lot of mulch. And this is really one of the best ways to really eliminate a lot of weeds. And what you do, put down about 3 to 4 inches. And this is western cedar bark. It works out fantastic. And it actually repels a lot of different types of insects. Of course, your regular compost work out fantastic. And we talked about the mechanical means. And then, of course,
I have to go away now.
I gotta show off my flamethrower. This is one of my, okay, Mario, luckily Mario had a lighter, because we didn't have, but here it is. Let's see if I can get it lit. Well, there you go. Come on back, girl. That's the way to kill weeds. But
be careful.
Be careful, of course, because we had somebody a couple years ago that actually burned their home down with something like this. So the fire department said, make sure you tell them not to burn their house down. Well, I guess you got to tell that to some people. So, of course, there's a lot of things that you need to plant this time of year. But before we do that, take a look at this garden. This is a great way to eliminate weeds. Dense plantings. In fact, the denser the planting, the better off you are. We utilize a lot of shade, especially afternoon shade out here in our gardens, and that helps out eliminating a lot of weeds. So, of course, there's a lot of things you can plant right there. The cilantro, the arugula, the lettuce, the spinach, all those different types of dills, and, of course, get some marigolds in to help out with those insects. So there you go. Everything you need to know right in a nice, short little segment.
Thank you. You're so good at what you do. All right. We'll be right back, guys.